Today I'm delighted to share with you the 5 documents a person should have in their toolbox if they are facing a healthcare crisis like an Alzheimer's diagnosis. And the first important document everybody should know about is the healthcare power of attorney. This is the legal document where you get to name the person or persons you trust to talk to the doctors and make medical decisions for you if something happens and you become unable to make or communicate your own healthcare wishes. And if you're fortunate enough to have more than one trusted person in your life, name an alternative agent, because the first person that you name, perhaps the most trusted person, they may not be available to assist when the need arises, if the need arises. And the cool thing about healthcare power of attorney document, if you were to sign that document today and notarize it, the people you nominate as your healthcare power of attorney agent, they are not allowed to use that document and make your healthcare decisions unless something happens and you do become incapacitated and unable to make or communicate your own wishes. So there's really no reason not to have a document like this in place. You can change your mind later and name a new person, revoke that old document and name somebody else, because the law is nobody gets to make our healthcare decisions unless, in fact, we become incapacitated and unable to make our own decisions. So that's the first important document everybody should have. The second important paper is the living will document. This is also known as the advance directive. I like to call it the end-of-life declaration. This is where we get to put our individual wishes in writing in the event of a terminal, irreversible medical condition for which further medical treatment is not going to improve or enhance the quality of one's life, but merely prolong that natural dying process. This is related to the healthcare power of attorney document, but it really is a separate document. And it goes by a lot of different names. Living will and advance directive are often used interchangeably. And these papers, by the way, are important for everybody over age 18, not just senior citizens with an Alzheimer's diagnosis, but all of us over the age of 18 should have these healthcare power of attorney and living will documents in place. Our young college-bound children should have these papers so that if there's an accident on the college campus, mom and dad have authority to speak with the doctors about medical decisions that might need to be made. The third document is the durable general power of attorney. And this is the legal document where you get to name the person or persons you trust to pay bills, file tax returns, take care of those business and financial matters. And my experience has been fewer people know about the durable general power of attorney than the healthcare power of attorney. A lot of people know that the healthcare power of attorney is an important document available, but people don't know that there's this corresponding general power of attorney for financial and business matters. In this document, it's really important that you name only trusted individuals. You can design your durable general or financial power of attorney document. You can make it as broad as you want or as limited as you want. But you should, if you're having any reservations about the person you're thinking about naming, maybe it's best not to have such a document because the power of an attorney is so broad. This is the person that's going to be able to negotiate your paycheck or your Social Security check, deposit that in the bank, and pay your bills. So be sure to name trusted individuals. And again, if you're lucky enough to have more than one person you would trust with this responsibility, be sure and name the alternative agent. We're fortunate with the financial or general power of attorney document. You can prepare this document so that it is immediately valid and effective the day you sign it and notarize the document. The person you've named can take that paper down to the bank and handle some business transactions for you. Or you can prepare these papers so that they are springing powers of attorney. Like the healthcare power of attorney, they do not spring into effectiveness or validity unless, in fact, you become incapacitated. So you have the freedom here to design these documents any way that fits your individual circumstances. The fourth document is the last will and testament. And I think most of us know what this is. This is the document that just tells the world where our stuff is going to go when we die. So everybody over age 18 should have the last will and testament, but I want to make sure everybody understands a last will and testament does not avoid probate court involvement. If the only document you prepare is the last will and testament and you don't perform some additional planning, your family's probably going to end up in probate. And many people misunderstand that. Many people believe that a last will and testament avoids probate court involvement, and that's not quite right. The last will and testament is also the place where we nominate the guardians of any minor children. So it's an important document for a lot of different reasons. And the fifth and final most important tool for our toolbox is the trust documents. And there are many kinds of trusts that a person can prepare if they're facing a healthcare crisis. These can be revocable documents or irrevocable documents, and the variety of trust is limited only by the creativity of the person experiencing a healthcare crisis. Some of the most important or most common times when a person might need a trust as a part of their health care planning includes special needs trusts, so that you can leave an inheritance to a beneficiary who has a disability. If you want that individual to maintain Medicaid eligibility, you'll want to leave that inheritance to a special needs trust for your disabled beneficiary. Other trusts are designed to minimize estate taxes to the IRS, another common reason we prepare trust documents as a part of overall health care planning. Also, blended families. Today we're all living longer, and many people are experiencing an opportunity for a second chance at good love, second marriage arrangements where the couple has children from a first marriage. Trust documents can be a beautiful way to protect the blended family and be sure that all of the assets go to the family members intended. Gay and lesbian couples also will benefit from trust documents. So these are just some of the most common reasons a person might consider trust documents as a part of their health care planning.